Hey everybody, what is going on? Hexlex here with another, well, not Master Duel, but a Magic Arena video. Yeah, this is a pretty spontaneous thing for me, not even 100% sure this is going to go up yet or not, but I just felt pretty compelled to do a draft. It's been a while since I've done a draft of like any card game, but particularly Magic. I'm particularly excited about the Brothers War, which the pre-release I think is actually like a week from now, at the time I'm recording this. I may or may not be participating in that both IRL and in Magic Arena, so I definitely would like to do like some amount of drafts for it. I'm actually kind of thinking about getting into Standard a little bit, potentially, when Brothers War comes out. I really like this blue-white soldiers archetype. It looks really pushed and really good for Standard, so I might be playing a little bit of that on Arena, and if I end up doing that, then obviously you can expect to see some of that, as well as some more limited. But like I said, I just kind of felt like doing a draft, just kind of spontaneously, so let's go ahead and jump in for a Dominaria United draft. Alright, let's see. Just waiting for the other 7 people here to join. Usually doesn't take too long. Yeah, like I've said this before in past Magic videos, I very, very much love draft. It's probably one of my favorite like ways to play card games, period. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't do like the battle pack, because it's supported that many, many years now. If only there was, like, I would love to show off like some battle pack drafts. There might be a way that I could pull that off. I'd have to see, but in any case, in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to get my draft fix here from Magic instead. Waiting on this last person, who might be a bot. I think sometimes they fill the last spot with a bot, maybe, but I mean, it says filled seat, so I have no idea. I really don't either. Alright, I guess we're just going to end up waiting until the timer runs down here. So I don't know anything about this limited format, by the way. Well, that's not entirely true. I know... Okay, here, what do we got here? The Golden Argosy. 4-mana, 3/6 vehicle, crew 1. Exile each creature that crewed it, return the battlefield tapped under there. That's alright. I don't know how good that is in limited. Battling Mystic, 2-mana, 2/1, kicker red, flying. Choose the battlefield. If it was kicked, discard your hand, then draw 2. That's okay. Rada Coalition Warland Domain becomes tapped into the creature where it's +X until that turn. It's pretty mid. Pilfer is pretty mid. Extinguish the Light is not a bad removal spell. It might just be what I take here. I mean, I'm not really into this rare. I'm not super into any of these uncommons. I think I'm just gonna take Extinguish the Light, honestly. I think that's my pick. It's a really solid removal spell, and removal is pretty premier and limited, and like I'm not really feeling any of these uncommons or this rare, like I said, so I'm just gonna take this Extinguish Light. That might look a little weird to take a common like that on pick 1 there. The Raven Man. At the beginning of each instep, if a player discard a card this turn. I mean, as a 2-mana 2/1, that's kind of meh, but like it's got decent enough upside. I'm going to block this as my pick for a second as I look at the rest of this pack here. I'm not excited about Twinferno, not particularly excited about this Moss Spirit Ancient. Phyrexian Rage was a really good card too. That's got to be better than the Raven Man, I think. This is just a really, really solid card. Jaya's Fire... NATO is pretty meh. Yeah, I'm gonna take this Phyrexian Rager. It looks a little weird to take 2 commons like so early, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. Caves of Kalios. Now, if I wanted to go black-white, this is good fixing. Let me see what the rest of this pack looks like. They have 2 black-red kickers here. I'm not excited about that one. 3-mana 2/3 Menace. If it was kicked, return target creature to the battlefield against haste, sacrifice it. How good is a 3-mana 2/3 Menace in limited? It's not bad, actually. Citizen's Arrest is not bad removal at all. It is double white. I would definitely want to pick this Caves, I think, before Citizen's Arrest here. The Vivisector is pretty mid. I'm gonna take the Atrocity here. I don't know if I'm going to be kicking it, but I think 3-mana 2/3 Menace is like a fine enough baseline as is. Thran Portal. Enters battlefield tapped. Choose a basic land type in addition. Huh. Interesting. Okay, there's another Atrocity here. There's some good... Actually, yeah, there's some good picks here if I had taken... I mean, there's still not fine picks here, even if I hadn't taken the Caves. Seeing these here both make me wish I would have taken the Caves. Return to our creature card from yard to your hand. That's actually, you know, I'm gonna take this missionary. Yeah, this definitely makes me wish I would have taken the caves last pick, but obviously I couldn't have known that I was gonna get the missionary here. The choice between her and the Banal Sleeper, honestly, but I think this is a pretty easy missionary here. Founding the Third Path. I don't think that's anything I'm trying to go into. There's another atrocity we could take here. What's our curve look like so far? I mean, we're only a few picks in, but let's see. 2 mana, 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, you lose 2 life. Domain. I'm not really interested in a black domain card, so it's between another atrocity or this abomination. I think I'd rather have the 2-drop here. 2 mana, 3/2 is fine. Losing 2 life when it enters battlefield is fine. Atrocity is the thing I'm like particularly excited about because I don't think I'm gonna be kicking it anyway. So I'll just go ahead and take the abomination here. Okay, Phyrexian Warhorse. Kicker white, so we are trying to go black-white. Enters the battlefield. Okay, so it's either a 4 mana 3/3 or a 5 mana 3/3 and a 1/1. That's not something I'm like super excited about, honestly. This is a pretty nice battle trick, though. Oh wait, we do have a black-white card. 3/3 menace, sack another creature. You know what? Oh, I'm definitely gonna take this. Since we're seemingly going into a black-white deck, I think that'll fit us nice. This is a pretty late impede momentum, I would think. This card seems like pretty solid removal in this format. Oh, there's like nothing in my colors here unless I maybe splash green? Question mark. But like, whenever this enters the battlefield or becomes tapped, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control with toughness less than the number of basic lands among creatures you control. I mean, we're pretty like high toughness deck relatively, so normally I don't like hate draft, but there's nothing here for us, so I think I'm just gonna steal this impede momentum. It's not even necessarily a hate draft. Like I could end up in blue. Like I only have a couple of cards that make me want to really go into white, so okay, I think this is just another Vivisector, or not another, but rather a Vivisector here, just for, you know, solid 2-drop. Yeah, I'll just take that. Is Pilfer good and limited? Target player reveals their hand. I don't know if it's good, but it's playable. The Salvage Metalworker might be better, though. I mean, it's just mana fixing. Still, I think it's probably more likely to be playable than Pilfer. This card tends to not be super great in limited. Yeah, I'll take this Herbalist because it's in our colors and a 2-drop. This Citizen's Arrest actually wield. Holy, yeah, we'll definitely take that. I was gonna say there's no chance the World Keys of Kalagos wheels. Although the Sleeper is good. We'll take that. I think I'm more likely to play this Badger, so I guess I'll just take that. Alright. Alright, next pack here. Dalian Mindsinger. Okay, I don't want that. Ooh, Cut Down is really good removal. I'm probably just going to take that. This Cavalier is okay. I'm not really looking for this Artillery Blast. The Warhorse is pretty mid. So yeah, the Cut Down is pretty nice here. Obviously, that's really solid 1 mana removal too. So we're definitely going to be taking that. Let's see here. Night of Light's Dawn. 2 mana 2/2 First Strike is pretty good. And has the potential to pump later. It's better. Is it better than Splatter Goblin? I think it is. Leaning a little bit more into white than black, but that's not really that much of an issue. What's my curve look like so far? Okay, let's see. I'm not really trying to play that necessarily, or this, or this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. Could use more later game stuff, but I think I'm still going to take the Night of Light's Dawn here. Because the other contenders are like other 2-drops. I think this is better than the other 2-drops. Ooh, got another white-blue card. Or white-black, rather. That seems pretty good. I think we're pretty good on 2-drops at this point. Like Mana Cavalier, or Mesa Cavalier. Excuse me. There's another Eerie Soul Tender. Yeah, I just got to take this Iliasil Core, I think. Just because we're black-white. I really wish I would have had that Caves of Kalagos now, but it's not that big of a deal. Definitely want to prioritize bigger cards moving forward, if possible. And then, of course, we get another good 2-drop. We do have a Griffin Protector here. But is that... Oh boy, I mean, I want to take this Knight of Dusk Shadow because it's one uncommon and two really good, but like, I mean, we could just be more picky with our 2-drops. I mean, it's also fine to have a faster deck, especially in limited, but that doesn't mean we you know, can just forego like bigger cards in general. I think it's fine. We'll take this, but again, we're just gonna have to moving forward. Okay, this is 5-mana 3/4 flyer. Even if we're not kicking it, is still not bad. I think that is better than Banal Sleeper or Splatter Goblin at this point. There's also Writhing Necromass, which might not be bad given just how many small creatures we have. Although, how much evasion do I have right now? I have 1 piece of removal, 2 pieces of removal. I don't have much evasion. So even if it's a 5-mana 3/4 flyer, I think that's fine. I think I want that more than like a potentially cheap 5/5 Death Touch in this deck. So I'll take this Angel here. Okay, there's another Angel. There's another Citizen's Arrest. There's also a bit of fixing here. And a Splatter Goblin. We don't need the Splatter Goblin, though. Because we have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 2-drops that I'd be satisfied playing on turn 2. With also the Banal Sleeper, but I'd like to kick this, but I could still be fine playing it on turn 2. I think I'll take the Citizen's Arrest just to get a little more removal here. I think I need that more, because we only have 2 pieces of removal at the moment. Let's see. Okay, here we can take a Writhing Necromass and not feel particularly bad about it. Again, definitely don't need the 2-drops. Yeah, I can see how that's not super great in limited. There's another Impede Momentum. Blue seems wide open this draft, or at least there's a bunch of late Impede Momentums going. Monstrous Warleech. Milfor, highest mana value among cards in graveyard. It's not going to be particularly great for our deck. We could take this just to kind of like have as a generic 3-drop. I think it's better than the Strawbridge. Actually, is it better than the Strawbridge? I don't know that it is, actually. I think I'm going to take the Drawbridge. The Drawbridge is solid 1-drop, and that tap ability could pretty easily become relevant later. I think I'll just take Artillery Blast just because it's like, you know, it's our colors, but don't really have any intention of playing it. That's not good. It's not good for our deck. I guess we'll take... I don't really want to mill in this deck, so I guess I'll take an Abomination. Ooh, the Mesa Cavalry are wheeled. It's good. We need more evasion, so I'm really glad that wheeled. Stall for time. Tap 2 target creatures if the spell is kicked, and it draws it. I mean, that's not awful even if it's not kicked. I don't think I'll play it, but wow! Our colors are wide open here. That's awesome. I'm going to take the Splatter Goblin. That's awesome to see those two that late. Okay, let's take that. Okay, so we didn't get a good rare for us. It's a little unfortunate. We did get another Missionary here, which is a really, really good card. I'm gonna take it, even though again, I know I've said we have a lot of 2-drops, but this can also be played later as a good 4-drop. So totally fine taking it here. Ooh, we got another Aran Benelia's Ruin. That's probably the pick here. 3-mana 2/2 flash flying, even if we can't kick it, isn't bad. Heroic Charge, we're not kicking it, so I don't really want that. I'm not really trying to play anything blue here, I don't think, so I think I'll just, yeah, I'll take this Aran Benelia's Ruin. Let's see. Do I want Crystal Grotto for fixing? I mean, it's not really fixing, it's just like, well, it's not like, it is fixing, but it only converts mana into a color. It doesn't necessarily. I might still be fine. I mean, I'm not really looking for an atrocity. Actually, how many 3-drops? I have enough 3-drops here. I might take this Warhorse, actually. Like, I know it's not the best card, but I really don't have many 4-drops, like, at all. Ooh. That's literally exactly what I needed. This is literally like everything I needed. It's a solid mid card, like a 4-drop. It's a flyer. It's in our colors. That's actually absurd. Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really good. That was a really, really good pickup. Okay. Cult Conscript is not a bad 1-drop at all. Is it better than the Cavalry? I think it is here. I think we want the 1-drop a little bit more than the 3-drop. How many 3s are we actually playing, like, on 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine. I'll take the Cult Conscript here. Ooh, another Extinguish the Light. That's a good pick. We're really good on a removal now. More 2-drops, which we don't need. I think the Splatter Goblin is a little better than the Sleeper. Our deck is looking really solid. Like, we're definitely we're spoiled for choice here as far as like playables. So, yeah, I don't really particularly need any of these. The Battlefly Swarm might not be bad just to have as an option. I'll take another Cavalrier. That's definitely fine. Again, I just like the evasion, the flying a little bit more than the what was it, the dwarvish thing that buffs itself. That's yeah, that's eh. Hey, speaking of flyers, yeah, this is still solid. Like I said, 2/2 flash flying for 3, even if we're not kicking that, is still fine. I'm not really gonna play. I'm not gonna play a third Tox Abomination or a third Stall for Time or a second Stall for Time. I guess I'll take the Stall for Time. And yeah, not playing any of these would probably be one of the more annoying ones to play against. Alright, 2 more picks here, but I mean, quote-unquote picks, and then we'll go into deck building, which, yeah, again, we are definitely not spoiled for choice as far as, like, deck building goes here. Am I actually... Meteorite, am I playing this? No. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be a fairly aggressive deck. We have a lot of early game. Our deck is almost entirely 2 and 3 drops. We have some removal for big stuff that kind of clunks up our board. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut this down to 40 cards, and I will see you on the other side of that. Okay, so I've just finished making our deck here. As we saw in the draft, we end up with a fairly aggressive kind of black-white aggro deck here. There is the curve there. As you can see, we are very much focused on 2 and 3 drops, as you tend to want to be for an aggressive deck. This deck actually looks really solid the more I look at it. So we've got a bunch of early game. You know, we got a couple of 1-drops that get... The thing I'm noticing about a lot of our cards, in fact, almost all of our creatures, is that like they all get like additional value. In addition to just being good aggressive cards. Like, you know, the Battlefly Swarm is a nice 1/1 flyer to start off with, but can also gain Death Touch for later. Cult Conscript will keep coming back, but Banal Sleeper can be removal later if you need it to be. The Knights both have their additional value. Phyrexian Missionary in particular, being a really solid 2-mana 2/3 lifelink early if you need it to be, but then later can recurve some of your other threats later also if need be. The Splatter Goblins have some additional removal. Eliasil Core will be setting your life totals far apart. Gain a little life from the Cavalier. The Rager obviously draws a card. The Arons can buff your board if need be. The Archangel of Wrath has a bunch of extra abilities. Like, we also have a lot of like really good evasion here in the form of like flying. We've got some First Strike. We got some Death Touch, and we have some Menace as well. And then yeah, we've also got Cut Down, 2 Citizens Arrest, and 2 Extinguish the Lights for a lot of really solid removal there. So yeah, pretty much the idea of this deck is we're just gonna beat him down. And then just kind of use our removal spells on anything we can't beat over. And then, like I said, we have no shortage of additional effects to just kind of like, you know, benefit from there. The 2 weakest cards are actually the ones here at the top, the Acolyte and the Writhing Necromass. These are here mostly to fill out the late game if need be, you know, having either a slightly bigger flyer or just a large body in the form of the 5/5 Death Touch. But games ideally aren't going to go super duper long with this deck. Again, we're looking fairly aggressive here. So yeah, everything we left out is just kind of like the weaker cards that we drafted, stuff that I thought was like, you know, might be okay in other decks. But for this one, again, we drafted enough quality cards, I think. Again, this is actually my first Dominaria United draft ever as the format, like, as the next standard set comes in a week. But I feel like we ended up with a really, really nice aggressive deck here. So yeah, there's the deck. Now let's go ahead and jump into our first game. All right, we are jumping in for game number 1 here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the way this works, you don't actually play against the people you drafted against, which is kind of interesting, but, like, what can you do? Okay, so this hand, we do have an early Cult Conscript and Cut Down. This hand desperately needs a white mana, though. If it gets a white mana, then we're good. Oh, this is such, like, this is one of those this is one of those, Yeah, this is one of those hands where I just don't know. Ugh. It's a really, I think it's a greedy keep, especially because we have the double white card. I'm gonna mull this. Okay, I am much more satisfied with this hand. And we'll definitely put that plains on the bottom there. So yeah, obviously starting off with 6 is not as good, but definitely not awful there. We'll start with the Spider Goblin, lead into the Aaron. I mean, the Aaron on turn 3 is really, really strong. That's why I was much more satisfied with that hand overall. Opponent doesn't have any plays at this point, and actually, the Knight of Dawn's Light is looking like the better 2-drop here. So let's go ahead and toss that down. I'll just auto-pay, that's fine. Knight of Dawn's Light followed by Aaron Benelli's Ruin. It has to be a solid 3 into 4, I have to, or 2 into 3 rather, I have to imagine. Wait, and then do this, auto pay, and then pass. So yeah, our stuff having like forms of evasion is also really, wow, did they miss a land drop? That's really unfortunate for them if that's what happened. Yeah, our stuff having all these forms of evasion is really nice too, the first strike and the menace. Okay, so second main, I'm just gonna go ahead and play this Splatter Goblin and pass. Even if they do have something, we have... Yeah, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, even if they have something, we still have 2 forms of removal in our hand. If they don't, we draw a land, we can drop the Angel. Cool. Alright, yeah, we take those. Geez, I didn't expect to win games quite that easily, but yeah, like I said, we'll take those. Alright, let's go ahead and just move on to the next game then. Alright, we are coming in with our next game here against Skypire. Right on. Okay, we are going first. We have 2 lands, a couple of 2-drops, both of our knights, and the Cult Conscript. A 3 and a 4. I think I'm willing to keep this. It's a little dicey, but I think it should be fine. Hopefully, probably. Hopefully, probably. I'll just keep 7 here, that's fine. Alright, and we'll leave the Swamp and our Conscript. Having the 1 into the 2 was a lot of the... Okay, good. Well, I mean, we would select another white, but having the 1 into the 2 was a lot of what caused me to play that there. Or to keep that hand, rather. Okay, I'm thinking, do I want the first strike or the menace more? I think... Well, let's go to combat first. This point in the game, it's probably better to have... Does it really matter? I can't imagine it super duper matters. First strike, menace. First strike, menace. Oh, the choices. I'll just play the first strike, it's fine. Like I said, we definitely had our options there. We'd like another plains pretty soon here. Okay, the Vivisector's fine, I don't care about that. We'll throw out this swamp. I want to enter combat. I'll just attack with both, it's fine. If they trade into the skeleton, I am super okay with that. They can get their scry. I'm totally fine with that, like I said. And then, yeah, now we have the conscript to potentially come back later. Oh, resolve. Yep. Keeping it on top, huh? Okay, yeah, I would definitely like this plains next turn pretty badly. I don't think I'm going to play the Archangel, though. Well, we'll see. Depends on what they play. Just debating if I actually want to play the Archangel on 4 or not. Again, it's going to very much depend on what they play, and obviously depend if we actually get a plains or not. Hoping we do. Ooh, raids. Beginning of your instead. Hold on, what do we have here? Beginning of your instead, you may sacrifice. If you do, opponent may sacrifice a card type. Card with it. For each opponent who doesn't, the player loses 2 life and you draw a card. Alright, let's definitely go ahead and just destroy that. I'm not trying to deal with that. And swing it for 4. I mean, at this point, if we can get this other plains, we might be able to just keep up removal, like, until, you know, until our, until we win, basically. I'm just gonna play this Rager first. And we drew our planes, thank God. Okay, so I'll swing with everything here, and then if they go to block, it's fine. We can just use the pump ability. Alright, so now both our Citizen's Arrest and Angel of Wrath are online, so can definitely make good use of those. If our opponent plays something big and scary, I'll probably just arrest it. If they play something smaller, then I'll just Angel of Wrath to ping it down. Debating if I want to... I think I'd rather enter combat first. I think I'll only swing with these two, and if they want to block with the Warhorse, that's fine. And then I'll just play the Aaron Benalia's Ruin. If they don't block, then I can Angel's Wrath and take out this Soldier token. That seems good to me. Could also swing with the Rager, they block with the Warhorse, and then we Angel of Wrath the Warhorse down. I think I like that, actually. Yeah, that's actually... Or do I want to play the Aaron this turn? We'll just play the Angel. I'll just swing with everything, it's fine. These blocks are perfectly fine with me, including this one here. Alright, and then if it was kicked, it deals 2 to any target. Yep. I'll kick it with 1 black. No. Wait, what? I got really confused by that prompt. Hang on a second. Okay, cast with kicker, black. Okay, yes. Now I see the mana cost. Okay, auto pay. Deal 2 to that. And then if they play something big, I can just arrest it and then buff for lethal. What do you have, opponent? 3 cards in hand. Life disparity is pretty high between our opponent, my opponent, and I here right now. I don't quite have lethal on board. Well, I do have lethal on board because you have pump abilities. That's right. I just said that too. Alright, let's see here. Anything? Anything at all? Going once? Going... Oh, there we go. Another Warhorse. It's actually a little annoying. Because now we don't have lethal. That's fine. I'll still just swing with everything and play Aaron here. I wondered if they were going to double block. Let's see. I need 2 white, so I gotta pay like this and this. Am I still gonna play Aaron this turn? That'll buff to a 3/3. Even if I pump this to a 4/4. Well, I can pump it to a 5/5. Yeah, I'll just pump this to a 5/5. That's fine. I think that's actually better than playing Aaron here. It's more efficient, I think. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have a 1-mana battle trick. I don't think they do. Oh, they do. the Warhorse ability. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not worried about it. I knew I feel like I was forgetting something there. Yeah, the Warhorse ability. I kind of dismissed this earlier, but that ability actually didn't end up being relevant there. But we have 2 ways to get lethal on board, even if they have a creature. One of them has flying, and we have a Citizen's Arrest. I can't imagine there's like too much our opponent's gonna do here. That's gonna... Yeah. It's fine. We'll activate this. Yeah, that auto pay is fine. And go to damage. And there we go, lethal. So I think it might have taken a little bit, like another turn longer than it might have needed to, but either way, we got the win. Easy enough. So, alright, there is that game. Let's go ahead and now move on to the next. Okay, looks like ABC is going to be our next opponent here. Let's see. Ugh, no 2-drops at all. I can't keep a land, or I can't keep a hand in this deck that has no 2-drops, I think. We're way too aggressive to be able to do that, so I'm gonna mulligan here. Okay, this is a 2-drop. We can put one of these swamps back. Alright, I'm better with this. Yeah, especially if we're on the play. Yeah, we can't keep a hand that has no 2-drops if we're on the play here. Okay, even got another Splatter Goblin there. Just go ahead and throw it out. Play a Cavalier next turn. And we'll just see what we draw after that. So our opponent is also playing black-white. Interesting. They debated before playing this. Until end of turn, target creature gets haste, can't attack. Defender, signs. Got it. Okay. I wonder if they had another 2-drop they were thinking about playing instead of this. Because they took a moment to think about that. Okay, well, there's no point in really attacking, so I'll just play this Cavalier. Until end of turn, target creature gains haste, can attack as though it didn't have defender. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and block with this Goblin. And then kill that. Oh cool, they didn't have a follow-up after that. Okay, let's throw this out. Attack with the Cavalier, go to damage. Play this. And this. Alright, looks like our opponent missed their land drop, so that's pretty good for us. They're still missing their land drop, still really good for us. Do I want to use removal on this is the question I'm asking myself right now. I think the answer is no. I think I'm fine trading the Splatter Goblin for the Herbalist here. Because if I really need to remove something, I can use the Elias Core, and I can just swing in with this, so... Plus, if my opponent is low on... Like, if they don't have any lands, then I definitely want to trade a little bit more aggressively into their 2-drops here, so that way they run out. This order's fine. Then I'll pass. Yeah, we'll save the removal in case they actually do drop something a little more threatening. Because, I mean, they're not doing anything super threatening, but, like, our hand is not, like, the best right now. Thank God they're just passing. Okay, cool. Perfect. I mean, to be fair, we have a lot of good draws here. Like, Plains is, in general is a good draw. Pretty much any one of our creatures that we can play, which is the vast majority of them. It might be everything except our Angels. Those would be good draws. Like, this Knight of Dusk Shadow is a fine draw. Okay, they don't have any, like... It doesn't seem like they have any instants they can really counter back with in their hand, so... Alright. I'm liking the position we're in right now. Okay, they did finally get another land drop. I really like a Plains here, because then I can just, like... Destroy target tap creature if the spell is kicked. That's fine. Knight's not fine, that sucks, but... Worse things could have happened. Doesn't really seem like... Okay, it doesn't seem like they have a 2 or a 3 they can play here. Still. I'm gonna go ahead and pump this twice. Alright, so this should be fine now. Now we have removal. I think I can even... If I draw another land, or not even if I draw another land, I can Citizen's Arrest plus... oh, they gain 2. That's annoying. was gonna say, I can Citizen's Arrest plus 1 Knights of Dusk Shadow Pomp. Oh, they didn't gain 2 because they can't gain life. That mattered! Oh my god, that actually mattered. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. I can't believe that Knight of Dusk Shadow's ability actually mattered. Neat. Easy. Wow, this deck is, this deck's pretty fucking good if I do say so myself, and I do in fact say so myself. Cool. Alright, there's another, nice solid win there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Alright, next game here, and I will say, to be fair, I am in bronze rank. I did think about that between games, so I'm like, okay, I am also playing in bronze, so that might have something to do with it. Opponent's going first. We don't have any 2-drops, we have 2 1-drops, and a 3-drop. I'm willing to keep this hand. This is fine. Especially because we're going to have multiple draws to potentially get a 2-drop here. If we miss the 2-drop, I'll be a little sad, but we can still play the Swarm. Hey, we landed the 2-drop, and it's a really good one, too. Opponent takes the 2. Not kicking it. I'm just playing this as a 2-mana, 2/3 lifelink, which is still really, really good, both in general and limited, and especially in this board state. Now the Herbalist has a very difficult time actually attacking here. I say as they just go ahead and attack anyway. But if they want to spend their mana and resources to use a trick here, I'm totally okay with that. Okay, they didn't have anything, so that's definitely ideal for us. I'm gonna play this black and then go to combat. I'll play the Rager here. This is a good time to play it while we're ahead. Ooh, that Aaron is a good draw. I can play Aaron plus the Battlefly Swarm next turn. Vivisector's fine. I don't particularly care if I lose. Well, I guess there's no reason to throw away the Rager, right? Definitely attacking with these two. Just debating if I attack with the Rager as well. Nah, I'll leave it back. I was hoping my opponent would take that block. Alright, here is the Aaron. And the Swarm. We can even play the Cavalier plus Aaron on our turn. That's pretty rad, actually. Sacking this Battlefly Swarm. Giving our whole team +1/+1. It's pretty rad. Aaron's a pretty strong card. Oh no. Oh well. Oh no, anyway, I literally did the meme there, didn't I? I could also Aaron and then bring back our conscript. Would actually be more value. Do I want to do that instead? I think I do, actually. Yeah, let's do it that way. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I forgot it was a tap ability. That's definitely not as good as I thought it was. Alright, I'm just gonna swing in with everything here. Yeah, I forgot that this was also a tap ability. I thought it was just white black sack a creature. That would definitely be too good, I think. To be able to repeatedly do it. I don't know if it'd be too good, but it would be very good if you could repeatedly do it like that. Yeah, no, it being a tap ability is a bit of a deal breaker. It's not entering kicked? Wait, is it not entering kicked? That's fine. Oh, I think they might. Oh no, did they misclick? I think they might have misclicked. Even if that had entered kicked, I just would have sacked my 1-1. That's totally fine. Okay, well, we take those. Alright, so there's our 4th win now. Let's go ahead and go straight to the next game there. Alright, let's see. Steven. Good old Steven is our next opponent. We're going first. Wow, if I had like one swamp, if I had one swamp instead of one of these splatter goblins, this would be snap keep. Phyrexian Missionary on 2 is still really good. Ugh. Okay, so I have 2 draws to get a swamp with this hand. That's a very greedy keep, if I keep this. Wow, that's such a greedy keep if I keep this. But wow, if I draw 1 swamp, this hand is really, really good. We're going first? If we were going second, I would keep this easy. It's the fact that we're going first, it really has me up in the air about it. I don't think I can keep that in good conscience. Oh no, this hand's not much better, is it? Ugh, this hand's not much better at all. I think I'm going to keep it and put back the Citizen's Arrest, though. Because we have a 2-drop, and we have... I don't like this. I'm going to keep it, though. I would have rather have kept the last hand, honestly. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, if I had known I was going to keep these 6, I definitely would have taken the last hand. Because then we could have, you know, had 1 more card and played the Missionary on 2 instead of the Splatter Goblin on 2. It's otherwise almost exactly the same hand, actually. And yeah, definitely putting back Citizen's Arrest with the double white card with no planes in hand. And we already have the Extinguished Light as potential removal later as well, so... Okay. Oops. Come on. There we go. Opponent kept all 7. Okay, thank God we drew a plains. Thank the sweet Lord above we drew a plains. That was really, really good. That's fine. Yeah, this Missionary is really, really solid on turn 2 because a lot of stuff, especially in this format, but in general that gets played on 2, only has 2 health. So it doesn't, you know, tend to trade particularly well into the Missionary. That's why I really, really debated keeping that first opening hand because Missionary on 2 seems anyway, fairly strong. Also, just getting ahead like that on life can matter. Not always, but can matter. And if the situations where it does matter tend to be ones where you get ahead on life early as opposed to late. So, Love Song of Night and Day. You probably screaming ahead to the bird token. Yep. The bird token making the like hawk screech sound is really funny, actually. Ooh, this cut down is gonna be good in a bit. Okay, I'm definitely playing this Plains. If I'm playing Removal, aren't I just playing Extinguish the Light, though? Isn't that better than Cut Down? And then I can Extinguish the Steel Crusher, and then if I draw land next turn, I can Angel of Wrath the Bird, is my plan here. We'll attack with both. I'll take a double trade. I'll also take the Steel Crusher trade into the Goblin, because then I can just destroy the Bird. That's an interesting trade. That I hadn't really considered, actually. But one I think I'm fine with. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think I'm okay. Okay, actually, do I want to play the Angel of Wrath now? Because I was going to save that for the Bird. But if this Steel Crusher is going to get buffed to a 3/3, then this kicker isn't going to matter as much. And I have 2 forms of removal in hand already, so let's play this as a 3/4 Flying Lifelink. Yeah, I was going to save that Angel of Wrath to kick and then destroy the Bird. But, again, given that trade, it kind of slightly changed my plans there. Plus, like I said before, we've got more removal in our hand. This cut down and this extinguish the light here. So... this also makes our opponent's Steel Crusher not have a great attack here. Was the other pro to playing the Angel of Wrath there. Did my opponent miss a land drop? That'd be really, really good for me if they did. Okay, they didn't. What does this do? Vigilance, Trample, and some other stuff. Whenever this attacks, all other attacking creatures get +1/+1. Other red attacking creatures get Trample. Untap other white attacking creatures. Got it. Well, I can't cut down either of those, unfortunately. Because they have to have total power and toughness 5 or less, but I can play this... oh, actually, I can't play both of these next turn. I was going to say I can play this Plains and play both of these removals next turn, but no, I only have 2 swamps. I think I'm going to extinguish the Torii? I don't need to do that right now, though, do I? Not necessarily. When this attacks, all other attacking creatures, red ones get trample. I'm not blocking either way. I can wait until they attack. I could also just wait till they move to combat. Well, no, I want the Steel Crusher to be attacking as well, so that way the Missionary can potentially get in. Yeah, we'll pass to attackers, that's fine. I know this isn't going to stop the trigger, but I'm going to extinguish this now. That trigger will still go through, that's fine, no blocks. Interesting. But they tapped for specific mana there, but... okay, I'm going to cut down this Kavu. Yeah, the ability actually doesn't do anything there, because it still has, yeah, total power toughness 5 or less. Same with everything. And I'll pass. I'm keeping the Swamp in my hand, because there's no reason to play it. I'd rather hold it up as a potential bluff. Because even if I draw a playable next turn, I can still play the Swamp as my land for turn, and then if I don't, I can just play the Swamp anyway. Oh, do they all have haste? Oh, they did all have haste. Good to know. Okay. Well, I don't need to play the Citizen's Arrest right now, so I won't. I'm just going to play the Swamp, swing with everything, and pass. And then if my opponent plays a big scary flyer, I can arrest it and my Angel of Wrath can get in for lethal. And they don't, they just conceded. Nice. Alright, another fairly easy game there. Let's go ahead and just move right on to the next. Ah, Fibblethip found. I'm glad somebody finally did. Okay, let's see. Opponent is going first. We have a 2-drop. We don't have a 3, but we've got 1, 2, 3 draws to find one. I think I'm fine keeping this hand. I don't like having the Writhing Necromass this early, but... opponent kept all 7. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep all 7 of mine as well. That would have been a greedy mulligan. I've talked about a couple of greedy keeps that we've had, but that would have definitely been a greedy mulligan if we had mulled this, I think. Ooh, Valiant Veteran. Other soldiers. Soldiers? I'm doing like the Leonardo DiCaprio point meme, because like I said earlier, I want to build that soldier deck. Oof, drawing these lands has definitely not been super great. Really hoping for a solid 3-drop here. Like Aaron would be a good 3-drop to draw here. That'd probably be the best possible draw I could have. Aaron and then Swamp, maybe? I'll extinguish the light. That might have been one of the worst possible draws I could have gotten. I don't think I attack with the Splatter. No, I definitely don't attack with the Splatter Goblin. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we don't need to do that. Oh boy, yeah, this hand is not good. This is probably looking like it's going to be our first loss, honestly, because I don't have another swamp even for these Extinguish the Lights. Love Song of Night and Day. I imagine I was going to skip to the... Wow, they actually gave us 2 draws. That was a total misplay on the opponent's part. That was a huge misplay on the opponent's part. I don't think they should have given us both 2 draws at all. Okay, so... I think I could save... I'm going to save this for next turn. So that way I can ping down the veteran. So I think I'm just going to play another... Actually... that's another swamp, or another black to give it death touch. I guess I'll just play another Splatter Goblin. Is the most mana efficient play here. Given that I just played a Splatter Goblin, I think I can actually attack with this current Splatter Goblin here. Because if they block and trade, I'm totally cool with that, right? Yeah, I'm totally cool with that if they do that. Opponent is debating whether or not they want to actually block. I'm totally fine either way. If they do, fine. If they don't, also fine. I didn't think they would. It just seemed like a free 2 damage there. I just love that this little dove makes the hawk screech sound. That's awesome. So, I'm just thinking... I wonder if it's actually better to ping the bird, because I've got these goblins down to hold down this veteran. All the planes in the world, good lord. I think I actually battle first, because if they block one of the goblins with a veteran, then I can ping the bird. I don't think they'll actually, like, ever do that, but they might. I've talked about this in Master Duel. Let's afford our opponent the opportunity to misplay. This is something I've talked about before, like, when making plays, we should not only think about, like, the best play for us, but also be thinking, like... Can we play in such a way that's not only good for us, but also sets our opponent up to potentially misplay? Okay, so I've got to figure out what I want to ping with Angel of Wrath. Am I going to hit the veteran or the 1/1? The bird. I think I'm going to hit the bird. I don't want that to get bigger, right? Because it's going to get buffed up to a 2/2. And I don't care if this is a 3/3. I actually should have left one of these goblins back now that I think about it. It should be fine. That auto pay. Yeah, I definitely should have left one of these goblins back. That was greedy of me to hit with both. Oh, I thought they were countering it for a second. I guess they could still counter it if they get a counter spell here. Ugh, I really hope they don't have that. Thank God almighty. Alright. Yeah, let's definitely ping that bird. Oh no, they gave it hexproof. Ugh, that's annoying. That shore up there. Yeah. I mean, you know, there are well, I don't know. I was gonna say there are worse. Like, there are less opportune times to get shored up. Shored up? Does it say -1, -0? If the spell is kicked, it blocks the Fable. Got it. Okay, but it wasn't kicked, so... I think they just supposed to do that for the cycle. Yeah, that's totally fine. What? Are you kidding? That's so fine. What did there, Drake? Yeah, the Vanilla Sleeper was definitely super duper fine for me there. I was not really worried about that. Okay, no attacks. Good, good. Play on other planes. How many creatures do I have in my yard? Just the one. So I could play this for 5, but there's no real reason to. I still can't play either of these Extinguishing the Lights. That's really annoying. I'm probably just gonna play Swarm plus Cavalier. I don't want them to double block my angel, so I don't think I actually attack here. And if my angel gets double blocked, I'm really sad because I can only take out the dove and not the drake, so... Spider Goblin, if the drake blocks it, that doesn't actually do anything. So, no attacks. But I definitely have made the board state, like, more awkward for my opponent. I need another swamp. Oh, if I can extinguish this drake, we're looking so much better here. Destroy evil, destroy target. What did that say? Was it toughness 4 or greater? Yeah, it was toughness 4 or greater. Ugh, that's rough. No blocks, that's fine. We take the 3. Oh no, that's... Oh, the Banal Sleeper, play on other planes. Go to combat. Definitely swing with this. Pretty sure I swing with... Actually, I don't swing with the Goblin here. Yeah, no, we'll just swing with that. I guess we'll play the Necromass here, because there's really not any reason to... Oh, I think we can play Necromass plus Death Shadow, right? Yeah, because we have 2 dudes in our yard. Oh yeah, this tree is totally fine. Oh no, we can't, because we only have 1 swamp. Well, we'll play the Necromass. Take the 3, that's fine. Swamp is, I think, still the best draw in our deck right now. Kind of amazing we haven't gotten another swamp by this point, to be totally honest. Let's see. They have a sleeper and 2 unknowns. They can't kick the sleeper, right? They've got a Sunlit Marsh. Oh, I didn't put the Sunlit Marsh in my deck. Whoops. Did I have one? I think I have one. I was trying to remember if I did or not. They're sacking their 2/3? That's fine. I think I actually sacked my Battlefly Swarm here. Yeah. That might look weird because they've got the Soaring Drake. It's like, don't you want to keep that up and give it Death Touch? But, like, I'm trying to play black cards, and I've only got so much black mana. Oh, they have another one? Okay, but they can't kick it. Ooh, Citizen's Arrest. That's a really, really good draw. Alright, I am going to... I think I'm going to enter combat and attack with... If I enter combat and attack with everything, well, I'm definitely attacking with the Splatter Goblin. Am I definitely attacking with the Splatter? I don't think I am definitely attacking with the Splatter Goblin. I think I'm going to arrest this Drake, play the Night Shadow, and I might just pass after that, honestly. If they double block... Well, they'd probably triple block the Necromass, right? I think I'd be fine with that. I'd take out the 4/2s, and then we just have a 2/2 and a 2/1. Let me think again. If they double block the sleepers, I'll take out both, I'm fine with that. If they triple block, I'll still take out the sleepers, I'm fine with that. If I attack with the Splatter Goblin, and they block into the Goblin and double block into the Necromass, that's fine. I think I will just attack with the Necromass, though. I think I'll leave the Goblin back? Is there any reason to leave the Goblin back? Not really. There probably is. If I just thought about it for a couple more seconds, I would have figured it out, but... I also like this as, like, an intimidation thing. Like, I'm suddenly attacking with both of these. I feel like this has gotta be playing mind games with my opponent right now, where they're trying to figure out, like, what the hell I just drew. That's fine. I take that block. They hovered over the veteran and then my splatter goblin. I was just thinking, like, I take that block. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and they don't block with anything else. That's a-okay. Alright. So now we'll rest. Yeah, that auto B is fine. Arrest this Drake. Karma Police, arrest this Drake. Oh boy. It's actually my favorite band. But yeah, okay, so this game definitely is looking a lot better for us. That Citizen's Arrest was a really, really good draw. And given that my opponent didn't play anything, unless they topped deck something super scary, I can't believe our Necromaster actually survived that turn. I was very convinced that Necromaster was going to get double blocked. That was my main reservation about that play, honestly, was that... Each of us sacrifices a creature. I'm still sacrificing the Knight, right? Over the Necromaster, I think? Yeah, definitely. Is that 3 Banal Sleepers? That is 3 Banal Sleepers. This card is good, but I don't know if it's worth having 3 copies in your deck, necessarily. Especially with only the dual land to kick it. If I draw a Swamp, am I get Extinguish a Sleeper? No. I'll just attack. That's a good draw. Hey, there we go. Alright, this game is looking real good for us right now. Yeah, regardless of if they attack or not. Well, I mean, okay, it'll depend on what they play. If they've got something big, we can finally take care of it. It's kind of a miracle we didn't really need these extinguishes up till this point, that we actually had other plays. Honestly, it is very much a miracle. Now, the more I think about it, I was not anticipating that at all. I very much thought we were going to lose this game, honestly. Okay, I'll definitely extinguish this missionary, because, yeah, the lifelink. Because lifelink. They added the other visionary back to their hand? Okay. I'm just thinking if they double block here... Well, then I can swing for 2, they play the visionary, I extinguish it, and then I win. So... that should be fine to attack with the Necromass this turn. These are both soldiers, right? Yeah. This could also give them +1/+1 counters, so, like, we need to swing with the Necromass anyway. So this is my current plan right now, is to have them double block the Necromass, go in for 2 with the Rager, next turn they play the Missionary, I extinguish it, and then swing in for 2 with the Rager for lethal. It's very contingent on their top deck. Extremely contingent on their top deck. Oh, but you know what? Ah, shoot. Yeah, that's fine. Let me see this. I'm wondering, can they... I feel like they can kick this and play something, right? Yeah, they can totally play the thing they get back. Shoot. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, they did play the other missionary. Oh, that's really, really annoying. Oh, wow, that's... yeah. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna play this Cult Conscript, right? And I think I'm just gonna pass. Definitely not going to attack. When they go to enter combat, I'll extinguish one of the missionaries. Oh, is this a soldier? No, it's not, thank God. Oh no, but they drew a... oh no, they drew a cantrip! No! Wow, that was so... oh no! They top deck take up the shield! That's so bad for me! Oh no! Oh, if I'd played it on my turn. Ugh. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, it's fine. It's not fine, though. They're going to gain 3 is the main problem here. And then they're going to be ahead. We've already used our Archangel way earlier, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Ooh, that's actually not a bad top deck at all. If I attack with both, they can only block 1, but they don't net lose any life, so we definitely don't attack here. Okay, we have, like, a chance. Oh my god, these missionaries. Yeah, I'm thinking about that top deck last turn for my opponent was so brutal. That was actually a really good top deck, too. Okay, no attacks. Ooh. Ooh. That's really, really good. Is that lethal? What's in my yard? I can get this angel back. I can get this angel back. Yep. I am absolutely gonna kick that. And I could kick it for 1, potentially deal 2 to face, but that doesn't seem worth it. They conceded. Oh, they actually just straight up conceded. Okay, that was an early concede. I was very much still trying to figure out how exactly I was going to lethal with that. Yeah, if they had swung in, like, I could have blocked and done some favorable blocks, but they still would have gained life. That game was not over. That game was not over when my opponent conceded. That was very much an early concede IMO, but we'll still take it, so... yeah, let's go ahead and just move on to the next game. Alright, Mandori is going to be our next opponent here. They are going first. We have a couple of pretty good 2-drops in our hand, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. I'll probably lead with the Elias. I'll throw out the swamp. That way I can start gaining life as stuff starts coming into play. 2 tap lands as your first 2 lands is a really good sign for me. Unless they're playing the Domain deck. In which case this could get scary. Oh, they are playing the Domain deck. Yeah, so this is what I mean when I say the Domain deck can potentially get scary. This 4/3 Trampler coming out right now is a little intimidating, but... we do have a Death Touch being on board, to be fair. And we have the Missionaries. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely no attacks. Actually, I don't know about definitely no attacks. We could have thought about it, but yeah, I'm fine leaving this back. Will I block if they attack? Well, not anymore. Obviously, I was thinking about that more in reference to the Elis and not the Cavalier, but I'm sure you knew that already. Let's see here. I guess I'll play Conscript plus Missionary. Well, I'm definitely going to swim with this first. Could also play Elis plus Missionary. I think I'll just do that, actually. That's more mana efficient. So, I mean, yeah, our opponent does have a scary 4/3 Trampler that came out really early, but we still got a lot of tempo. We have a flyer, too, so... and we have enough lifelink to keep up with the damage our opponent's been doing, so... or life gain, not necessarily just lifelink, but... would like another land at some point to be able to play this Acolyte, but... what does that tap for blue spend only on instant or sorcery? Or kick spell. Got it. Okay. Probably just gonna play 2/2 again here. Let's go to combat. Swing in with the Cavalier. I want to save the missionary because I would like to kick that and add the other missionary when that gets traded down. Let's play... Well, but if I want to play 2/2, I have to play the missionary this turn, which I think I'm actually fine with. I think I'll play Knight and the missionary. Yeah, I would have liked to have saved this to be kicked, but I think the tempo is better here because we're a more aggressive deck than value-based as well, so... Plus our board is like now growing to a state where our opponent's like kind of losing control of it. Like I would say last turn they were definitely in control of the board, but now I'd say we are definitely more in control of the board. If they swing with... I was gonna say, I'll take pretty much any amount of things they swing with here without blocks. There's no reason to block. When I have this much life gain, and yeah, they're dealing that little damage. Okay, so... We have the Swamp, so I'll definitely play this Acolyte. They have a 2/1 and a 1/3. They have all their stuff up. I think I'm still going to swing with everything, except maybe the Elis Il-Kor here. Okay, let's go to combat. Okay, they definitely have something. I'm going to swing with that. I'd like to play this Acolyte, so I don't know that I'm going to swing. I'll swing with this because it's got Menace. I'll swing with these as well. I'll swing with everything but the Elis Il-Kor. What is this? Exile up to one target non-land permanent until this leaves the field. What are they targeting? Oh, they haven't selected the target because that is resolved. That's fine. I don't care about that. They're spending 4 mana to answer my 2 mana card. That's super fine with me. Alright, now we have the big flyer on board. I'll take everything. Everything the opponent throws at me, I'll just take it here. Yep, I was gonna say, so it's probably not right for them to battle. I don't need this Extinguish the Light. I'm gonna hit with my flyers. This is why flyers are so good, by the way. Why evasion is really, really good and limited. This is like a textbook case of showing why that is. I'll play the Conscript and leave the 4 mana up, I think. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna play the Splatter Goblin as well. Seven trample. Oh, that 5 life is annoying. I'm definitely gonna extinguish that, by the way. Like, that's a pretty easy extinguish there. Actually, I'll just arrest it, because it's a slower answer. I'll arrest it, and then... Am I gonna swing with everything? I might just swing with everything after that. Well, no, they're not at 10 anymore, so I don't swing with everything. Yeah, I'm gonna arrest this Ancient. Battle. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's not fine, but it's annoying, but it's worse things could have happened. Ooh, I could actually arrest this 4/3, and then the board state looks really, really favorable for me to just, like, swing with everything. I think that's actually exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna swing with the Elis, though. I'm definitely swing with the Skeleton, definitely swing with the Goblin. I'll swing with the Missionaries, too. I'll swing with everything but Elis. Elis is just getting me so much value right now, and will get me so much value when everything, like, starts dying, so... Yep, those orders are fine. And then we even get our conscript back on top of it. And we still have an extinguisher light for whatever big thing our opponent plays. Which they don't play anything, they just concede. So that was a 7-0. That was a 7-0 Dominaria United draft. Again, I was in bronze rank, to be fair. I was in bronze rank. But, if I do say so myself, that was still not too shabby to have gone, yeah, 7-0. Got a lot of rewards for it. Definitely like to see all this. Ooh, even a Kaito. I don't know if this card's actually good, but hey, we'll take free planeswalkers. And another Aaron on top of that. That's awesome. Because why not? So let's go ahead and claim our prize. Got 6 packs. I'll go ahead and open those. Because no reason not to, right? Ooh, we have 7 packs. That's right, because I got one for like logging in, I think. Ooh, Mythic Wild Card. Hell yeah, we definitely take those. Threats undetected. It's awesome. It's a little Gifts Ungiven reference there. A Raven Man. I saw we also got a rare wild card for opening that pack as well. Very nice. Linwar Great Widow. 3 mana 4/3 reach trample. Return on the graveyard. That's pretty good. This is a really good limited card. I would have loved to have pulled that or opened that like pack one, pick one. Silver Scrutiny. Alright. Got a couple more packs here. A rare wild card. Wild card's always the best pulls. And last but not least, hey, Caves of Kalios. We wanted this way back at the start of the draft. What did we take over this? I'm trying to remember. It was something kind of mid, wasn't it? I think it was the 3 mana 2/3 menace we didn't end up playing. But yeah, all right. Got a solid number of wild cards there. I'm still just, like I said, saving up for a standard deck. I'm thinking that blue-white soldier deck when Dominaria, not Dominaria United, Brothers War comes out. But yeah, so there we go. A nice 7-0 draft there. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I super duper appreciate that, especially if you watched the whole video there. Yeah, I am definitely not afraid to dabble into some other card gaming content like Magic Arena. Was thinking of maybe going into some other stuff as well, like maybe I don't know, I'm always kind of thinking about maybe like playing like some, say, the Spire, maybe some Dicey Dungeons, this other like card game adjacent stuff. So if anyone is interested in that, definitely feel free to let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's about all the time I think I've got for today. So without further ado, this is XLex. I'm signing out, and I hope you have a fantastic day.